Hey folks, we are back in rural Prospect Bay, ready to finish completing the first intercity road in the region, which for now it stretches along the coastline from Port Deliverance down to Happy Valley, before stretching through the valley system to the south to snake along the edge of the mountain over here into the tile of Cemetery Hill, which is where we're going today. And I preloaded the city once, so the loading screen shouldn't stay for too long. As you can see, Cemetery Hill is defined by this massive hill, or I mean honestly it's almost a mountain. Not too much flat area left to develop the city, so it probably won't be growing too much larger. Some flat area though, unlike Port Deliverance. But yeah, probably when this region gets big enough to deserve a rail line, that alignment will be going along this coastline. But for now, it's not something to worry about. As you can see, Cemetery Hill is a pretty cool place. It's got a decent industrial area for such a small town, and a decent looking port, all break bulk of course. Still no functional seaports. I actually have a functional seaport in just about every town except for these three, so they're exceptions to the rule in the region in that way. But for now, every city in the region has some kind of port access or another, even if it's not functional. Wow, this graphical glitch with the yellow lines is just really getting me. I've been trying to ignore it so far, but I don't know. I mean, I've never experienced it before I came to record the last episode, so I don't know how to fix it. I'll probably have to look that up. Yeah, last episode. Actually, I just finished recording that, and it's so long that I think that's going to end up being 2 episodes. Bit derpy to start out my new region with abrupt cuts in my videos, but yeah, it's just how it's going to be. So the road is going to ascend a bit up the hill here. Whoa, that's damn steep. Yeah, see if we can't moderate things a bit. Derpy old-fashioned way. There we go. So where's the flattest from there to town? I'm not sure we're going to be able to make this without intersecting with the largest peak here. But you know what? It may end up making most sense to get through that with a tunnel. I'll have to see how feasible that is. Actually, this slope here really isn't too unreasonable. Maybe if I ran like that. Oh yeah, I like how that's starting to look. I mean, at least it looks flat from this angle. Let's see how it looks from here. No, it's not flat, but it is a fairly constant slope, and that is pretty important. So I think we'll actually, yeah, let's build the road like this. I think it's slightly better to do it further out like that. It's really only a marginal difference in how more or less slopey it will be though. Oh man, this glitch. Or I keep saying glitch, but what I mean to say is bug. It's really bugging me, as bugs are wont to do. There, that slope is gonna need some attention. But, in the meantime, looks like we finally found our way to town. Nice. So let's build out our HW to over here and start worrying about the detail work, especially the curve. I mean, well, I don't really do custom content signage, so only the curves. Yep, it's going to be a small curve there. .45 right here, and here. See if that makes things look a bit less silly. Yeah, slightly. It's a pretty damn wide shoulder though. Oh man, I love how the terrain mod looks on these crazy sloped grounds. Makes the game so much more interesting. Yeah. This road is turning out pretty nicely so far, I'd say. Let's get our RHW2 in place. Damn. This is problematic. Maybe what I gotta do is just flatten that area. Maybe that'll be enough. Not saying I believe it will, but maybe. And of course not. Huh. Okay. See how this changes it. Rotate. Perfect. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Still a bit derpy with the slope approaching the curve, but well, it'll just make people slow down, right? Alright, that's just as derpy, so gonna need to be doing a little bit more in the way of demolition. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know how I feel about having this raised terrain on two sides, especially considering how it's pretty much just a massive dip. Let's see if it might perhaps improve things. Yes, that is definitely what I would call an improvement. And I think we're a little bit outside the range of time when I'm supposed to be placing the seasonal trees, but a bit of variety between one clump of trees and the next never hurt anybody, right? So we can't make this any denser. And of course we can. That's what I love about the Pacific Northwest tree mod. It's just as dense as you want. Well, in most cases. Alright, see if these curves require any derping up to get right. Apparently not. That's great. Let's place a couple here and there. Oh, yeah. Damn, perfect. Looks like we already did it. Oh, no! Okay, let's... What? Okay, maybe we weren't quite done. Expand our RHW2 just a couple more tiles. Like that. See if these curves work a little bit better now. And they do. That's great. Oh, you know what? I might have... It looked like there was an intersection in the middle, where it shouldn't be any intersection over there, but it looks like I was mistaking the shadow of that tree for breaking the yellow line. So it seems like we're all good with that. So let's build the trees up along the roadside again. Got cliffs on two sides of the road there. And I really like this. It reminds me of a lot of real rural highways that I've driven on. Alright. Do a quick save on camera, because I'm a scumbag like that. Wasting all your time looking at an inactive screen. Yep. Feel free to dislike. This is about the apex of how you mistreat your viewers as a SimCity 4 Let's Player. But save went through, so I believe we can safely zoom out and see if people are going to drive along this road. The answer is... well... wow, these graphical bugs, man. I'm really sorry about having to show this kind of crap off on my channel. And see, the background isn't even loading properly. I have no idea what causes this stuff, but... you know, excuses, right? But you know why I think nobody is using that road? Is... oh... no, one person's using it. And it's a commuter, no less. Somebody going over to work in a farm on Happy Valley looks like. This looks pretty funny. Okay. Jeez. Okay, well, honestly, I'm not sure if this graphical glitches are going to show up in the video, but they're definitely annoying me. You know why I think nobody's using that road? It's because we have a intercity connection that leads nowhere right there. So now that we've actually got a road that leads somewhere, we have no need for that fake intercity connection. Or at least no need until we decide to develop a city over there. So, let's see how this affects traffic. Oh yeah. People are using it. Speaking of traffic, no, we don't need a bigger school. Hey, it looks like there aren't even any yellow or red spots. That's kind of surprising. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's kind of inevitable that you're going to get at least some yellow when you have a whole town, no matter how small. And this is only 4,000 people. It's still a whole town, basically situated only on one vertical axis, and that axis is only a street. So, it's going to be problems with that no matter what we do until we create a redesign of the road network. Which, of course, is probably in the cards if we continue to develop this place. But anyway, now that we've got that road built and taken care of, I would say that we have gotten plenty accomplished for one episode, and I love how the slope is all very gradual. Yeah. Goes right out to Happy Value, Events, the Port Deliverance. Okay. So, I would say that the government, who has just poked its head into the affairs of Prospect Bay, they've been pretty pleased with the results of what they've had so far, and they have definitely decided that they're going to move on to some of the other settlements in the regions to see what improvements can be wrought there, in order to turn this place into the kind of bustling economy that constitutes some serious tax base. Anyway, see you then.